the course of 3 or 4 years, we've put in 140 chlorinators on water tanks in neighborhoods scattered around the city. That served about 400,000 people. We are able to give clean water. Unfortunately, the city is a city of 2.5 million people, and therefore there are 2 million people that don't get clean water in Port-au-Prince. There are 18 sources of water for Port-au-Prince, and they range from springs at the top of the mountain above the city to water pumped from wells very near the bay. And 400,000 people had water sort of in their neighborhood in a tank. The rest of the people get their water by truck. There are 200, maybe more, trucks that go to these 2 or 3 very big wells down near the bay. And each of those trucks carries about 3,000 gallons. And they haul to many of the neighborhoods in the city. And they'll either give it to vendors who then retail it 5 gallons at a time, or some homes and churches and schools have reservoirs made of concrete on their property, and those trucks will, for a price, fill their reservoir. So during the earthquake, one of the things we started doing was to pay the truck drivers to take it to Cité Soleil and some of the neighborhoods where poor people are. And we also found these reservoirs that we're talking about, and where we could get a person, an owner, to agree to let people in the neighborhood use their reservoir, we would pay to fill the tank and chlorinate it. Each neighborhood has a water board, and they are sort of the functioning local folks for that area. And we started developing those neighborhood water boards into public health groups. And the first step is to get them trained on adding chlorine tablets and doing the testing. The second step is we've started distributing albendazole, which is a deworming tablet, which we're buying 1 million at a time now. We've been growing in the last 3 or 4 years. We're at the $300,000–400,000 a year level, and then the earthquake happened in Port-au-Prince, and that's raised our income substantially. I'd say it's tripled it. The big foundations don't want to touch Haiti, and that's partly because there's been a history of misbehavior and corruption, probably, in programs associated with Haiti, and I think Ford, Rockefeller, and the like probably have gotten burned in Haiti, and so they don't tend to leap at the chance to do anything. You've got 1 million people living in the streets now in Haiti, and only 13 of the 140 tanks that we were servicing survived the earthquake. So we're in a heck of a mess. I'm hoping our system will appeal to the World Bank and Inter-American Development Bank, and that gradually the facts of it will leak out.